Welcome to Oddsjet.com and our roundup of the outlier odds values to be found across Europe's top leagues this weekend. Now in a moment I'll use our exclusive premium bet finder tool to instantly show you the bets where the top paying bookie is offering significant outlier odds value relative to the middle of the market. Oddsjet.com has a unique format for super quick and private odds comparison. But comparing odds means very little if all the bookies have the same odds for all the results. The difference is our premium bet finder tool instantly shows you the bets where odds values really diverge in a big way, so you can actually find where the extra value might exist. So let's get started in England with the Premier League. Now you can find the premium bet finder tool near the top of your display, and if I max it out by sliding it all the way up to 15% plus, we can see there is 15% plus more value for an away win for Manchester City. So if you think that Pep Guardiola can lead the citizens to 5 wins from 5 by beating an undefeated West Ham team at the London Stadium, then there's 15% plus more potential profit to be found at the top paying bookie compared to the medium bookie, aka the middle of the market. Now, if I dial the premium bet finder tool back down to 11% plus, we can see some more potentially interesting results highlighted with away wins for Brighton, Arsenal and Burnley. Do you think the Seagulls can win again at Old Trafford just like last season? Or that Arsenal can continue their undefeated start to the season against winless Everton? Or that Vincent Kompany can finally get 3 points for his newly promoted Burnley team at the City ground? If any of these take your fancy, then there's a significant divergence in value and therefore potential profit for these results. Next, let's head over to Spain and LaLiga. Now, as you can see, if I max out the premium bet finder all the way to 15% plus, we see away wins for Mallorca and Real Sociedad highlighted. So if you fancy Mallorca to get their first win of the season at Celta Vigo, or for unbeaten Real Sociedad to get their first win at the Bernabeu since 2020, then there's at least 15% plus more potential value to be found between the top and middle bookies. Interestingly, if I then drop the premium bet finder tool back down to 10% plus, we see an away win for Almeria. Now, Almeria have never beaten Villarreal at the Estadio de la Salamica, but if you think that after Villarreal's poor start to the season, Almeria can get their first win this weekend, then there's 10% plus more profit to be found for bets on that to happen. Meanwhile, over in Italy and the world of Serie A, if we slide the premium bet finder tool up to 12% plus, then we can see there's a serious divergence in value for a bet on an away win for Sassuolo. Can the Nero Verde get their second win of the season at newly promoted Frosinone, a team they've never lost to? If you do think that can happen, there's 12% plus more potential profit to be made. Now, if I slide the premium bet finder down just 1 point to 11% plus, we suddenly see two more potentially interesting results where there's extra value to be found: a home win for Inter Milan and an away win for AC Milan. The Milan derby is one of the biggest games in the world of football and given extra spice this year as both teams are unbeaten and at the top of the table. Inter have won 4 of the last 5 meetings, and if you fancy them to do it again, or maybe you think that the Rossoneri can repeat their 2022 victory in this fixture, then there's 11% plus more potential profit to be made for these bets. Finally, we head to Germany and the world of the Bundesliga. Max out the premium bet finder at 15% plus and we see some good potential value for a bet on Bayer Leverkusen and Augsburg to both get a win on the road. It's another top of the table clash at the Allianz Arena, and if you think that Leverkusen can beat Bayern there for the first time in 4 years, or that Augsburg can finally kickstart their season with a win against high-flying Leipzig, then there's 15% plus more value for those bets. And if I move the premium bet finder down to 10% plus, we then see a home win for Bayern Munich is highlighted. Now, Bayern won this fixture 4-0 last season, and if you think that Harry Kane can help the Bavarians grab another 3 points this weekend, then there's potentially 10% plus more profit for this result. So, as you can see, there are plenty of potentially interesting results across Europe this weekend where there is compelling outlier odds value to be found. Be sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, and tell us about any other leagues you'd like us to cover. Regulations prevent us from showing you which bookies have the top odds here for each result, so head on over to Oddsjet.com to give the premium bet finder a try for yourself before you find the best odds for your results of interest. It's available on match odds for every league that we cover, plus plenty of popular outright winner markets where the outlier values can be even more significant. That's all for now, but as always, please play responsibly.